Hi, it's John Gillingham, CPA from accountingplay.com. Today we're talking about 4T accounts, or more in a transactional setting, this would be transactions that involve more than two. So it's not just purchase car with using cash, like a credit cash, debit card, credit cash, but something that requires a lot more complexity, which might be a compounded transaction with debit, credit, or it might be something split. Like a good example is an interest payment with cash that also has a principal component. So, need I remind you guys, make sure you're following along, accountingplay.com/downloads. If it's not free anymore, email me, John at accountingplay.com, and I'll get you something. So, without further ado, let's go into the game and look at some of the more difficult questions in here. Now, this is for iOS. Android's probably out. If it's not, take a look. Email me if it's not out. And subscribe. Hook it up, okay? Thank you. Let's take a look at the game. Coming in now to debits and credits game. Find it in iOS right now. So, check it out. We have timer function off, and we're just focusing on the 4 accounts. Remember, you always have the learn option at bottom. That is the T, all right? Now, if you need to get a little bit more textbook style on-the-go learning with audio lessons, you can tap this accounting flashcards. And this is actually a lot more than flashcards. This happens to be lessons, audio, and more, all right? So, the 4T accounts is a upgrade, and you might think it's a little bit pricey, but it's really difficult to develop an app and really expensive. So please, show love, support, hit that upgrade. Let's check it out. So, pay for advertising contract in advance. So here we're sort of faced with 4 different accounts. So I know paying for something, cash is going to go out, and then now I need to debit something. And I know it's prepaid advertising. In this case, it's just a 2-account transaction. Because we're starting off on the easier accounts, the other ones are dummy accounts. So as you get these right, they're going to become quite a bit more complex. So reclassify interest expense to construction in progress. So this would be the correction of an error. So interest was incorrectly expensed, so I'm going to reverse that out. And now construction in progress, it gives me my other side of the entry. So I hit the credit, this got to be debit. Okay, only 2. Receive and pay invoice for repairs. All right, receive and pay. This is not so difficult as in a compounded entry, but it's just more like 2 entries in one. So think about what's happening here. Receive the invoice. I know repairs expense, invoice. Okay, now I also know that now we're paying. Cash goes down with credit, and now we have accounts payable to get rid of. 4 transactions. Record profitable partnership investment activity. Now, let's discuss this for a second. Recording partnership activity is typically a tax thing that's done. So in this case, in the tax account, there might be a revenue, gross receipts, income, or otherwise. And so you have to break those down. So here, we're talking about 4 accounts. So record investment activity. We have the capital gain. We have the interest income. And we also have an investment expense. And now we have a gain and a gain. We're going to say, hopefully, that your asset increased. Great. And so on and so on. So it goes and goes. I really appreciate you tuning in for this one. It's going to get more complicated. Get your book. And if you want to get going on the CPA Platinum. Let me know how it goes. John@accountingplay.com. Thank you.